rebuild. We are going to be rebuilding the New York Giants, who have just released Brian Daboll, so they don't have a coach anymore, and that's where I step in. So let's take a look at the team. And the easy part about this rebuild is we do have the quarterback of the future in Jaxson, who actually played really well yesterday too. 6'2", 220, is only 22 years old, obviously out of Ole Miss. Really, honestly has pretty decent stats all around. The only thing I would say that's pretty lacking is obviously the throw power at 88. And the thing that sucks and what doesn't really make a whole lot of sense is he's only a normal dev. So that might be a little bit harder for his development. But besides that, I mean, if we can win Rookie of the Year, it doesn't really matter. So hopefully we could just do that and win Rookie of the Year. I don't really know if it's going to happen. It's probably going to go to like Genty or something. The other rookie in Cam Skadaboo obviously went down with a season-ending injury, but he was killing it beforehand. And actually, Skadaboo develops really, really nicely in this game, and he kills it on the Giants every season. I see him on the leaderboards all the time, so hopefully he'll do good for us. You never know with Madden. Malik Neighbors, 89, superstar. One of the best players on this team, of course, has another, again, a season-ending injury. But for him, it's a lot worse. It's like ACL, MCL, and a shoulder injury. So, I mean, you really don't know what you get with Malik Neighbors when he comes back. Who knows what he looks like when he comes back, if he's still as good as he once was before. Hopefully, but I guess only time will tell. And then Wan'Dale Robinson, who actually develops really nicely in Madden 2. Offensive line is, I mean, it's okay in real life, but in the game, it is pretty horrible besides Andrew Thomas. John Schmitz, maybe we could look to develop him. He's still pretty young. He's only a 72. He's a normal dev, so I don't really know. I like Theo Johnson, but we might have to upgrade off of him. He's only a 76 norm. Of course, because of Brian Burns, Abdul Carter, Kayvon Thibodeau, you have Dexter, Sexy Dexy. I don't really like calling him that. I just feel kind of weird saying it, but Dexter Lawrence. Their other rookie, Darius Alexander, who I actually like a little bit, but he is definitely a bit older. I think he's like 25 already. So, I mean, we'll see how much we could develop him. We have Paulson Adebo, Cordell Flott, Drew Phillips, and you have Deontay Banks, who's really athletic, who I actually thought was going to be kind of good, but I mean, he's just really not that good. Linebackers could definitely use an upgrade. Bobby's getting up there in age. McFadden could definitely be upgradable. Javon Holland used to be really good. He's now. But I mean, in the game, he could probably actually be pretty damn solid. He could probably develop too. He's still decently young. I think he's like 26. And then Tyler Nubin, the rookie from last year, who, again, I think we have something with Tyler Nubin here. I definitely think we could develop. We'll definitely need to upgrade our linebacker, corner, and tackles. And I mean, just tackles on both sides of the line, really. I don't think I'm going to do too much to the mid-season point because in real life, they haven't done anything. So I don't really want to change up what it was before. Okay, like I said, I didn't want to do too much till we got to the mid-season point. We're 2-5 now. Pretty much the same record in real life. For our focus scouting, I decided to go defensive tackle. There's a lot of defensive tackles in this draft. 3 in the top 5. Maybe we can get one of them, John Gallagher, Eric Gomez, or Damian Phillips. Of course, we don't know much about any of them right now, but John Gallagher has 8 power moves, and I mean, could have elite almost everything. So this guy could be absolutely maybe dominant for us. Same thing with Gomez. He's a little bit older in age, so I think I would probably opt for one of the younger guys. Damian Phillips being who's another power rusher. Looks like a good athlete. C finesse move, B play rec. Probably not as good as the top guy. And John Gallagher, I couldn't think of his name. Honestly, one thing I'm pretty happy about is that we don't need a quarterback. So we have a lot of flexibility that we could do here. We could probably go a lot of different positions. One we for sure need is wide receiver. There is a couple guys down the board who have A catching, and surprisingly, there's not a whole lot of guys in these drafts that have A catching, so this guy looks elite. Rashad McGee, A catching, looks like an elite athlete, 6'5", physical receiver. I don't know, someone to look out for, but we still do have some players we need to renegotiate with, 19 of them. And Wan'Dale Robinson doesn't want to be here. He still is really young. I would give him a decent size deal. I still don't think he would take this. 5 years, 66.5, and he doesn't even take it. That's probably the max that I would probably want to give Wan'Dale. Although I guess we'll see. We'll see what he does this season, and then we'll go from there. Flott, I definitely want back. He's one of our best young corners on the team right now. I would do 5 years. I don't really want to go more than $49 million. He takes it. A pretty cheap deal for him. McFadden is good depth. If he wants a cheaper deal, I would do 4 years, 20.5. He takes it. And then for most of these guys, we could maybe even trade Belton. He might have some value. We don't exactly need him. Evan Neal's so bad now. I was wondering where he was on the depth chart. He wasn't anywhere near it. I don't even know where you play him. Evan Neal's so bad. I'm sure a lot of Giants fans aren't happy about that pick. Jermaine Illuminor, we don't have any money, huh? He does want to be back, though. Would he take that? No, he doesn't. Okay, well, we can't do anything else. We don't have any money at all. Do we have any leaders? No, we don't. I figured that. Where are we? 2-5. the worst team. The Saints haven't won a single game yet. Damn. We are 8th in rush yards, so I'm assuming Scattaboo is doing pretty damn solid. Hopefully we don't do too good and we can just have a good pick this year. Okay, well, we decided we wanted to win some games at the end of the season. So just like the Giants in real life, we finished 6-11 and we are not going to get that high of a pick. Let's take a look at the stats though. Hopefully Jaxson Dart did pretty solid, around 3,500 yards, 21 touchdowns, 16 interceptions. Damn. Well, not the best year one for him, but the team really isn't that good anyway. But Scattaboo absolutely killed it. Almost 1,400 yards, 4.9 a carry, and 9 touchdowns. Really good year for the rookie in Scattaboo. Wandale will definitely be getting another contract. 12-15, 9 touchdowns for sure. Want him back. Malik Neighbors didn't get 1,000, but 945, pretty close, and 5 touchdowns. Theo Johnson actually had a good year too. 658 and 2. Not bad. Slayton, I don't really care about. And blocking was probably horrible. Exactly what it was. Bobby Akirk led the team in tackles with 143. Tackles for loss is going to go to Dexter Lawrence with 13. Brian Burns also had 13. Abdul Qadir had 10. 7 for Akirky, 7 for Fadden, and 6 for the rookie Darius Alexander. So not bad. Sack numbers don't look the best. Thought it would definitely be a little bit higher than this. Abdul Qadir had a really good season though. 11 sacks, 9 for Dexter Lawrence, 7 for Brian Burns. Musa had 2.5, and Alexander had 2. Turnovers wise, looks okay. Akirky had 3 for Newman, 2 for Phillips, 2 for Flott, and then 1 for McFadden. Anyways, getting to the season recap, the Los Angeles Chargers beat the Packers 21-7. Davey is your Super Bowl MVP. Bo Nix wins MVP, actually. Puka Nacua wins Offensive Player of the Year. Haladeja wins Defensive Player of the Year. Tedero McMillan wins Offensive Player of the Year, which sucks. That means Jaxson Dart or Scattaboo didn't win it. And then, obviously, Defense Rookie is going to go to Haladeja, too. Okay, we still do have some players that we obviously need to renegotiate with, one including Wandale. I want Wandale back. I wonder, that's a ton of money, though. I don't want to give him that much. 4 years, 68. That's a good deal. Now, he's going to go to free agency. I don't think I'm going to accept Deontay Banks' option. That's just a little bit too much money for me. We're going to try to get him in free agency. I think that's just going to be the plan here. I don't really want to pay him $26 million. It's only 1 year, but next year he'll probably be even more expensive because he's probably going to get up in dev and his overall is going to go up. So why not try to secure it now? I guess maybe we have to bite the bullet. What about 9 fuck. Okay. Excuse my language, but 474. Take it. Okay, well, I tried to offer Wandale a huge contract. Like, I mean, absolutely massive. 5 years, $120 million to be specific, and we're not even, we're the number one offer now. Do I really want to give Wandale that much money? No, not at all. No one else really looks that good here that really we could use upgrade from. I do like Rashid Shaheed. He could be another guy if we don't get Wandale that we could definitely go after. I would definitely take a deep threat in Shaheed. Besides that, there's really not that many players here that I think we would want to really go after. And now Wandale Robinson goes now to the Super Bowl winner in the Los Angeles Chargers. So, and also Shaheed signs with the Dolphins. So we can't go after Shaheed. And I mean, yeah, there's really no one else here that I really want to go after. So I think that's probably going to be it there. We're going straight into this draft. Hopefully we can have a pretty damn solid draft. John Gallagher looks absolutely elite. A 6'2" speed rusher, has 8 power moves too, elite pretty much everything. He does have C block shit though, which is kind of surprising. He's definitely someone that I want to trade up for, but I'm not trading up to the number 1 overall spot, especially for a defensive tackle. I just don't really know if it's worth it. We know Damian Phillips is a true round 1 talent. And I mean, there's a lot of defensive tackles who are pretty solid down the board, so I don't really think we need to trade up for one. Is there anybody else? Is there a receiver that I like here in the top? Again, there's that 6'5" receiver in Rashad McGee. Wayne Ross looks okay, strong. Besides that, there's not too many. Like Andreas looks good, kind of. His stats really aren't the best. So I don't really know what we're going to do here. I'm going to go straight to our pick. And the defensive tackle does go number 1. And the Jets get their quarterback in Jose Constandita. Okay, he's going to a dumpster fire in New York. The only position we for sure don't need is edge. There still is Rashad McGee on the board. We need another receiver pretty damn badly. It looks like a elite athlete. His stats all look pretty good. His route running probably isn't the best, but that's kind of be expected. He's 6'5", physical. I feel like he's going to have normal dev. I don't know. I just feel like a normal dev's coming with that. Honestly, I think our plan is going to go receiver and Rashad McGee because there's so many defensive tackles down the board that if we miss out on that guy, I don't think it's the end of the world. And Rashad McGee was ranked 9. He was the 9th ranked player. We got him at 10. I was not expecting that. He looks really good. Plus, he has hidden dev. That's actually a really solid pick for us, especially because that is our Wan'Dale Robinson replacement, even though I know Wan'Dale's a slot and the other guy's definitely not a slot receiver. Actually, you know what? Maybe he could play the slot. I don't think it matters in Madden. I know we don't necessarily need tight end, but Kentrell Culliver looks elite. 6'6", 240 out of Iowa. Elite athlete. Speed. What does he have? 4'5", 4'4", 3 speed. Elite as a tight end. Probably somewhere around the 90s. A, awareness. B, break tackle, route running, or medium route running, spec catch, run block. He looks really solid. Is that our biggest need? Probably not. Is there any of those defensive tackles left, or did they? And okay, they pretty much all went. And he was the number 4th ranked player. We got him at 42. He looks really good. He actually could potentially have like superstar dev. We don't have our 3rd round pick. I didn't even know that. So now we don't pick all the way to the 4th round. I'm assuming all those defensive tackles are gone that we liked. Kind of whatever. I'm really happy with our selections. We got I just exited the draft. Okay, we're back in the draft now. Well, we got the 9th ranked player and the 4th ranked player in this class. There's a decent tackle down the board. So again, I think I'm going to wait. He's 6'6", looks pretty solid. I think we could easily wait for him. And honestly, I think we're just going to secure the trenches. Gene Lewis looks really good. Only 21 left guard. Rank 72, got him at 106. Looks pretty solid. And I mean, he can run block and pass block some. This year, Jaxson Dart will be protected and have a little bit better stats than he did last year, at least the interceptions. Also, if you guys do want to see a face cam, I am getting lights. I do have a camera and stuff. I just haven't set it up. I kind of need lights because without the lights, it doesn't really look the best. So I am getting lights, so we'll look good soon. And I'm going to get Clifton Goldsberry with the last pick, 6'6" nose tackle. Doesn't really look the best, but we know he's a true round or 2 to 3 talent, and we're going to take him here in the 5th round. Ranked 64, got him at 168, and another hidden dev. I'm going to let the CPU do the rest of this, and I'll see you guys at the draft recap. Okay, now for the exciting part. Let's take a look at the draft recap. I think we did pretty damn solid. Rashad McGee is a 78 overall, so really solid. Aiden Hyde is an 81. Then 73 for the left guard, 73 for the tackle, and the CPU picked us a 65 and a 59. So not the best there. Okay, well, while I'm trying to get gold with Jaxson Dart, oh, that was horrible. And this is a lot harder than I thought. Oh, that was right there. Come on. Okay. That's it. There we go. We just needed one. We needed one. Okay, maybe we needed a couple more than that. Damn, the freeform passing is really hard. I've never used freeform, so this is a little bit of learning here, trying to do it. That might be it. There we go. Actually, we might be able to get gold here if I could just focus. Oh my, this is actually a lot harder than I thought. Okay, there we go. Not exactly what I wanted. There we go. I might have to redo this one. This is a lot harder than I thought. I watched Bangle do a lot of these, and anything he could do, I just think he's just not good at. So I thought it would be a little bit easier than I thought. Not the case. Okay, we're definitely going to have to restart this one. This was horrible. Okay, I got gold, but that took actually forever. Anyways, like I was trying to say, I do have a camera, so I am going to start doing a face cam soon. If that's something you want to see, make sure you comment it down below. And also, I just think it makes the video a little bit better. So that is coming soon. But let's take a look at the team going into year 2. The offensive line looks so much more improved. I am going to start Gene Lewis over John Runyon. They're pretty much the same overall, but Gene Lewis is a lot younger. Jaxson Dart is now up to an 83, still a normal dev, which really, really stinks. We need right guard badly, huh? Or right tackle, I mean. I forgot we didn't resign our right tackle. Rashad McGee's up to 79. Hopefully he is superstar dev. Let's take a look at the defense though. Abdul Carter is a superstar, and same with Drew Phillips is now a superstar. He passes Paulson Adebo and Cordell Flott. Definitely was not expecting that. Goldsberry's 74 hidden. Dexter Lawrence drops to a superstar at least. Darius Alexander star, that was to be expected. And then Micah McFadden is actually a star. Oh, okay. So I mean the defense looks really solid. For the offense though, it's a little to be desired. It doesn't look bad by any means, just doesn't look the best. Okay, so at the deadline we're 3-3. We're doing a little bit better than last year. I was hoping that we're actually second in the division. The Commanders are 0-7. They still have not won a game. Wow. But we're looking pretty solid. We are improving. We have 14 players that we need to renegotiate with. One including Kayvon Thibodeau. He actually might look to get moved here at the deadline. Deontay Banks is pretty cheap. I might bring him back. Akiriki may or may not be dealt at the deadline. Same with Singletary. A lot of these players we really don't need. Like Runyon is not a starter anymore. Schmitz, we could definitely upgrade from. He's really not that good. And we don't really have any players to bring back here. And then obviously we're going to set Malik Neighbors 5th-year option. Besides that, though, we really don't have that many players to bring back. I am going to start looking to do some moves here and some trades. Definitely want to acquire as many picks as possible, get as much draft capital as possible. So I think a lot of players are going to be moved here at this deadline. That is exactly what is happening. Kayvon Thibodeau, Tyrone Tracy, a 4th and a 6th for a first-round pick from the Cardinals this year. Hopefully it's a pretty solid pick. We will see. I don't think we're done making moves yet. Bobby Akiriki, John Runging, a 3rd this year, a 3rd next year for the Raiders' first-round pick. Again, hopefully these picks are pretty solid. I'm going to take us to the end of the year. I don't think there's too much I want to do. Actually, I do want to re-sign a couple players. I am going to bring Deonte Banks back. He's relatively cheap, only 25 years old. Actually, a really cheap deal. 4 or 5 years for $20 million. Singletary is going to be on the way out. Actually, we already did everything here, so we don't need to do anything else. And I think I'm just going to go to the end of the year at this point. Next year will probably be the year. And actually, even with those trades, we finished 11-6 and make the playoffs. I'm actually really surprised. Our offense and defense was elite. What did we finish? We were tied for 1st in the division with the Cowboys. We finished 2nd, I guess. And I mean, wow, Abdul Carter had 20 sacks. So Abdul Carter killed it this season for us. I'm going to hop into this game. Yeah, I am going to. We're a little bit of a better overall. I think we're an 86 to their 85. Anyways, I'm feeling pretty good about this. I'm assuming Scattaboo had a really good season too. We're down. Okay, we scored 10-7 right now heading into the second half. 10-10 tied up. We get a score. Can we just pull out a win here? Get our first playoff win in. Looks like we're going to 20-17 is the final score. And the New York Giants beat the Los Angeles Rams. Like I said, 20-17. I'm actually really happy about our first playoff win. Jaxson Dart around 200 yards and a touchdown. The Rams don't have Matthew Stafford anymore. And honestly, I'm starting to feel pretty good about this team. I like everything that we've done so far. Going against the Cowboys, hopefully we can get a win here. 86 to their 87. They do now have Quinn and Williams, so they're definitely an improved team. Tied up 7-7, 14-14. Looks like it's going to be a pretty high-scoring game. We get a field goal. Come on, can we stop them and score here? 17-14 still. We get a touchdown, making it, oh no, another field goal. And now a touchdown, 26-14. And the New York Giants win at 26-14. Jaxson Dart, 276 yards, 3 touchdowns. Dak barely had 100 with 116. Wow, we are killing it right now. I'm actually feeling pretty good about this team. I think maybe we could make a Super Bowl push here. I don't know who we're going to face in the NFC Championship. And it is, okay, I thought it was going to be the Lions. It is going to be the Lions. They're 11-6 too. Same record again. I think we could beat them. They're 90. We're in 86. This is definitely going to be our toughest matchup yet. The Lions come out 10-0, 17-0. Okay. And I think that's where it pretty much is. Detroit Lions beat us 17-7. Jared Goff had a good game. Anyway, Jaxson Dart didn't even throw 100 yards, didn't have a touchdown either. Honestly, a lot better than expected. I didn't even think we were going to make the playoffs, and we made a pretty good playoff push there, honestly. I wasn't expecting that. I want to take a look at the stats this year, see how the team did. And Jaxson Dart, a lot better year. 3,600 yards, 38 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. That's what we want to see. That's a really good year out of Jaxson Dart. Scattaboo killed it, 1,300, 4.5 a carry, 10 touchdowns out of Scattaboo. Malik Neighbors finally got his 1,000 yards, 1,113, 6 touchdowns. Slayton, a really good year, 859 and 13. The rookie, Rashad McGee, 722 and 5. Definitely take that out of the rookie. Theo Johnson, 578 and 8 touchdowns. I mean, our offense was actually really solid. Blocking numbers were, there was okay. Mike McFadden led the team in tackles with 125. Tackles for loss is going to go to Brian Burns with 18. Abdul Carter had 12. Usasa has 7. Darius Alexander had 6. And the sack numbers look like this. 20 sacks for Abdul Carter at an absolute killer year. Dexter Lawrence had 14. Brian Burns had 12.5. 5 for Mike McFadden. Really solid year out of everyone. Let's take a look at the turnovers, though. And Paulson Debo had 3, 2 for Masusa, 2 for Nubin, 2 for McFadden, and 1 for Phillips. So solid year out of everyone. Okay, getting into free agency, we didn't do anything just besides except Malik Neighbors' 5th-year option. I do want to get some players in this free agent class. So hopefully it's pretty solid. Tyreek Hill, Rashee Rice wouldn't be bad, but that is a ton of money to throw out on Rashee Rice. We didn't really do anything in free agency. We got Jermaine Illuminor back, but besides that, that was it. Rashee Rice was just a little bit too expensive. We do have 3 first-round picks in this draft. We have 8, 9, and 30, so we potentially could do a trade up. There are some really good players. I just don't know if it's worth trading up. DeJuan Gant looks really good, but same with Stephen Donald or Stefan. Besides that, I don't really know if there's that many players here worth trading up for. We may even look to make a trade, which is all possibilities. I'm going to go straight to our pick, though. Juan Gant goes to the Dolphins, and Stephen Donald goes to the Browns at 7. I think with this first pick, we're going to go Steve Spencer, another big receiver, 6'4", physical receiver. I mean, his stats look really good, too. We're going to take him here with this 8th overall pick, I think. We do have the 9th pick, too. 12th ranked player, got him at 8. He looks really good. He's a hidden dev, too. We need a receiver pretty damn badly, too. So I'm really happy about that. And then I think with this pick, I'm going to go defensive tackle. I know it's not probably the biggest need, but Levi Hitchens looks really good. And okay, maybe not the best. Rank 65, got him at 9. He is a hidden dev. He looks really solid, though. Like, taking a look at his stats, he looks like he'd be really good. He can probably improve his block shed. But besides that, he looks like a really good player. Still have another pick here at 30. I don't really know what I want to do with this. Probably need a linebacker pretty badly. I think that's probably going to be the case here. So we're now going to go Rob McClain, 6'2", field general. Looks really solid. Rank 27, got him at 30. He looks really solid. He's an elite athlete. Stats all look really good. I'm really happy about that. That'll definitely improve our linebacking core quite a bit. With probably the last pick in this draft, because we don't have another pick till the 5th round, it's going to be Amari Bennett. Looks really solid. 6'4", 313, elite athlete. Stats all look really good. He's a good pass blocker, a good run blocker. He's a decent run blocker, but ranked 88, got him at 62. Not mad at it. Looks pretty solid. Is a hidden dev. Now I'm going to let the CPU decide the rest. And for the draft recap, hopefully it's pretty solid. And Steve Spencer, the receiver, is an 80 overall. Really solid pick. Levi Hitchens, 75. Happy with that. Rob McClain's a 77, and Amari Bennett's 74. The CPU picked us a 68. So all in all, I'm actually pretty happy with the draft. I'm trying to upgrade Scattaboo. If you guys want to see me do like more like the mini game, I'm not paying attention. If you guys want to see me do more like the mini games, I definitely want to start doing a little bit more in the rebuilds. Like it's exactly like the mini games, trying to upgrade a lot of these players. I also really want to do a series on the channel too. If you guys are interested in that, interested in that, comment down below because I definitely want to do a series. Okay, so now in year 3, we're an 87 overall. Let's take a look at the team. And the offense looks really damn good. Jaxson Dart's up to an 89 overall star dev. So I'm happy that he got star. Barnett is going to be our starting center. The rookie we drafted, 74 hidden. Aiden Hyde is up to an 85 overall. He's already a superstar too. Theo Johnson jumps up to star. He's an 81 now. Happy about that. Malik Neighbors, obviously 92 superstar. Rashad McGee also is an 83 superstar. So happy he has superstar. And then Steve Spencer, our other rookie wide receiver, is an 80 overall. So I'm really happy about that. Let's take a look at the defense now. And the defense also looks pretty damn good. Our rookie McClain's going to be starting at linebacker. Hitchens may work his way into being a starter. We will see, but I'm pretty happy with this defense. And I mean, we look really good. I definitely think we can make a pretty good playoff push again. Okay, well, instead, I took us to the end of the year. We finished 10-7. We are facing the New York Giants again in the playoffs, although I definitely think we get the win here pretty easily. I feel like we're a lot better team than the Giants. Say the Giants and the Cowboys. The Cowboys. They're an 88 to our 89. I definitely think we get the win. We're a lot better team than the Cowboys. I don't know why I kept saying that, but it's a snow game and we're beating the Cowboys right now 14-7. 17-7, and I think we get out of here pretty easily. And the New York Giants beat the Cowboys 17-7. Neither quarterback really had that good of a game, but it was snowing, and ultimately we got out of there with the win, so that's really all that matters. On to the second round, we're facing the Vikings. They're only 9-8. I think we get out of here pretty easily. We're an 89. They're a 78. Like I said, we're an 89. We're a little bit better. So you would think this shouldn't be too hard. They score 7. We get a touchdown. They get a field goal. Hopefully we can just get out of here with the win. I really would like to go to the Super Bowl this year. 13-10 going into the fourth quarter. We get a touchdown. And I think we just got interception touchdown. And 24-13 is the final. We beat the Vikings pretty easily there, actually. Jaxson Dart, 150-2. I want to see if we did get a defensive touchdown. I felt like there was an interception there. And no, we didn't. Okay. I thought maybe that happened. Not really sure. Happy with the win. I definitely think we can win the Super Bowl this year. Our team is pretty damn good now. We are now facing the Seattle Seahawks, who are 11-6. Definitely think we can, again, get out of here with the win. We're an 89. They're an 88. Hopefully we can get out of here pretty early and get the win. I definitely feel like we're a better team than the Seahawks. We're up 17-3 right now. This really is not even has been a game at all. And the New York Giants beat the Seahawks 17-10. Neither quarterback had a passing touchdown, though. And now we're in the Super Bowl. Both New York teams in the Super Bowl, which would never happen. New York Giants and Jets. We're both 10-7. Let's get into the Super Bowl. This might be pretty interesting. We're at 89. They're in 87. I definitely feel like we're a way better team than the Jets. Getting into this one, hopefully we can come out early and get the win. So far, we're up 10-0. We're looking pretty good right now. And then 17-7. Wow. 17-14. Okay, it's actually might be a close game, but we get the job done. The New York Giants beat the New York Jets 17-14. The New York Giants are your new Super Bowl champions. I do want to look at the stats though. Let's look what everyone did. Jaxson Dart, really good year. Pretty much 4,000 yards, 31 touchdowns, 7 interceptions for him. Actually, really solid year for Jaxson Dart. Cam Scatterboo, almost 1,500 yards, 5.5 a carry, 14 touchdowns out of Scatterboo. He's killer for this Giants team. And our rookie, Steve Spencer, led the team in receiving yards, almost 1,300 receiving yards and 18 touchdowns as a rookie. Absolute awesome year out of Steve Spencer. Malik Neighbors, 1,206. Really good year out of Malik Neighbors. Sean McGee only had 702, but not bad overall. Theo Johnson, 518 and 3. Really solid year from our offense. Blocking numbers were, it was okay. Leading the team in tackles, again, is our rookie. We had 2 really good rookies. Rob McCain, 127 tackles for loss, 16 for Brian Burns, 15 for Abdul Carter, and 10 for Dexter Lawrence. Sack numbers still look pretty solid. 15 for Abdul Carter, 10 for Dexter Lawrence, 9.5 for Masao, and then 7.5 for Brian Burns. Really good season out of everybody. Taking a look at the turnovers, though. 2 for Cadale Flott, 1 for Paulson Adebo, 1 for Banks, 1 for Holland, 1 for Drew Phillips. So team was really good this year. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.